Hey, everybody, and welcome to Shutitdownboys. This is the podcast where me and the gang get together after a long, hard 24-hour shift at the fire station, and we talk about life, both outside of and at the station. Beside me, I've got my two co-hosts, as always. We got old Tanner Holligan. He looks like he's coming from the set of Dune. He sand-walked on the way over here. He's got these freaking ridges on his whatever. I don't know what's happening with that thing.
hoodie.
And then we got old missionary Murph. And I've realized something recently. Murph is like a hot girl, dude. He's got too many opportunities, and he can never commit to hanging with us, dude. He's like, somebody invited me to
Bahamas,
do this.
skiing.
I got a lot of trips coming up.
Snowboarding.
And then last but not least, you got me, the orchestrator of this, the creator, as they call me, the man with all the ideas, the innovator, whatever you want to call me. But it's been a while, so we decided to get together and do us a podcast. Murph's been snowboarding. Yeah, Holligan's been
off of work for a while. That's why I got this. This shadow going.
Always have a good shadow, man. You always have a fucking good beard.
Yeah, it's bullshit.
Everything.
It's a piece of shit,
I mean,
dude.
literally everything in his life.
Yeah.
You know, just works out.
What did you little do y'all know that's shit's falling apart some days, man.
Got a good picture painted right now.
Speaking of that, for God's sake, subscribe to the channel. That's what you gotta get the boys some numbers. I think we're at like 530,
530,
something like that. That's awesome. Thank you guys so much. That's the main thing that helps us out. So subscribe to the channel. Today we're just we're hanging. We don't necessarily have we don't have an agenda or anything. We do have I got a lot of grievances to cover, a lot of things that have happened at work. Did anything happen on the snowboarding trip? Murph went snowboarding with a bunch of firefighters. I didn't get to go. I got a baby, of course.
No, I mean, we actually stayed on task.
Really?
A guy we go with all the time, Chris. He is snowboarding from the time you wake up to the time it's it's on his mind.
He's the biggest man I've ever seen.
He's not a bar hopper
like
on the
400
mountain.
pounds.
No, but he is a good time.
Yeah.
We had a good time.
You're missing some of the good time fellas that are usually on that trip.
It was pretty low key for a bunch of firemen getting together on a
which is wild.
Y'all are not 25 anymore.
No,
you know?
No.
Yeah.
The mountain reminded me of that.
Yeah.
For sure.
Oh, dude, every year it hurts a little bit more, man.
Yep. Man, I haven't been skiing or snowboarding in, I think me and you talked about it in like 5 years. Maybe.
Y'all are going on the next one though.
Yeah, it's so much fun. I have to.
Yeah.
I have to. We'll sponsor you. The podcast. Hey,
Hey,
we're
let's
starting to
GoFundMe.
We can make it a tax write-off this time.
Yeah, for sure. Start saving now.
Start saving up now. Holligan, he just had a birthday. We did a kickball tournament. That was fun. That was fun as shit, dude. We did my birthday is tomorrow, and Holligan's was on the 13th. So we did a kickball tournament with everybody, all the families.
How old are you? No.
Oh, we do this every time.
37?
I think I'll be 36. 88. What's 88?
Yeah, you're 36.
88?
And
is
a
that
half.
right? And a half? No, not a half. No.
No, he's about to turn.
And I've just
one more day.
Okay.
One more day. So you're turning 36.
I'm turning 36. Okay, that makes sense. But yeah, we did a kickball tournament. That was fun as shit. All the families came out. Kids were playing. Some people were getting into it.
Oh yeah,
dude, Skylar,
dude, super competitive.
She's like, who do we got that can kick good? I'm like, hey,
do
ladies,
the kids count as outs?
Yeah,
Are they counting?
Yeah, dude.
Hell yeah, they count.
Yeah.
when we have like game night with them,
dude.
Oh man, it's funny, dude.
Skylar, shout out to Skylar.
Shout out to Skylar. She's a nice lady, man.
The first
Lonnie's
thing
all right,
super
too.
competitive.
The first thing she said to me was, "You're probably not athletic," and I was like, "Watch me."
He did have jeans on. It was like 85.
Yeah.
I wore my kickball jeans.
There's so
man.
many people that like came up to me during the party. They were like, "Is Holligan in jeans?"
Yeah.
And I'm like,
Have y'all ever seen me in
No.
shorts?
No, working out at the
surprise.
station. That's about it.
Yeah.
You're just you're a jean guy.
Even at the station, I wear sweats.
Yeah.
That's
Dude,
true.
My
Yeah.
legs are so white.
They're pretty.
Oh god,
They're
pretty
so
pasty,
white,
dude.
man.
I think that's probably why you do it, so we don't roast you.
I don't tan like ever. Like even if I'm like, okay,
Gotta
I'm gonna
see
put
the sun, bud.
Yeah, dude.
I do. That dude, listen. My
gotta-
dad, no one in my family, generation of people that
Dale
worked
doesn't own a
outside,
pair of shorts, dude.
Yeah. They don't tan.
He might-
Actually, Dale does. He owns a pair. He'll actually wear shorts, but
Nice. Shout out to Dale.
he's like me, dude. The only parts of his skin that are kind of tan are the ones that would be out on a normal like t-shirt,
Right.
maybe shorts.
Your neck.
Everything
Yeah.
else is just like as white as the trim in Hillen's house,
dude.
you know.
I do have that alabaster.
Does he have like
white
dark
trim,
hair
though.
like you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, he's a spitting image of me.
Oh, really?
Pretty much,
Yeah.
yeah.
I can see it.
He's smarter though.
Yeah. Melissa's grandma was here, and she
Lot
was talking
cooler.
about how like nice your family and like straight laced and normal. I was like, what happened, dude?
man?
Yeah,
I changed my ways when I got away, man.
Dude, I'm telling you, you completely changed. Yeah,
I was the caged up bird in the family. Gotta get out of here, man.
I'd have so many questions to ask your parents. I could sit down and have a podcast with those.
Yeah. We'll invite Dale on. Kick you off for the day.
Yeah. Dale would be probably the best Phil for me, to be honest. You wouldn't see anything that would be different. Minus, probably laugh a lot more with him.
Okay.
Yeah.
I can see that.
He'd probably make fun of us.
Yeah, it's so weird
The
that
opposite.
Helen saying that. Yeah, dude. Like my mom was a behavior specialist for the
Oh,
state.
God.
So like,
Oh, wow.
you would not. You'd be like, oh God, what the hell, man?
How did this happen?
What happened, man?
Jesus.
That's a cool job.
Yeah, that's pretty sweet.
Yeah,
I bet she's seen some, or she's heard some
Yeah,
things.
she's
In her own household.
dealt
Yeah, dude.
with.
Right.
Yeah. Dude, she was like she was a good mom, but man, she was like stuck in her ways from how she was educated on how we were gonna be treated as her kids.
You got to wing it as a parent, I've realized.
Yeah, you do, and especially like she's kind of like me in a sense where she worked a job where she saw the worst in people a lot of times because she's dealing with the worst kids in schools.
Yeah,
and then going to their parents' house, being like, "Hey, your kid, got stabbed in the face, came to school. What's going on with that?"
Oh, wow.
Yeah, that's not okay. That's definitely the worst.
That's really dark.
Yeah, you went down a different path.
I'm just saying. I got you. Same principle.
Sure. Bad kids.
Yeah, bad kids. Which, dude, that's we definitely see the worst.
Yeah.
And we see the worst, man. Especially nowadays, everybody calls 911 for everything.
Yeah.
Oh, dude. And I thought about this the other morning. I wrote this down because we had a bad shift. I think, I don't know. It had been a terrible shift on the engine, dude. We got woken up like 4 or 5 times that night.
Yeah.
So did the med unit. It sucked either way.
I was probably captain.
Probably. Bad luck shift.
That's about right. Yeah.
So, and I was driving home. And, I wish we had like a nice like mountain pass to drive through or like trees
I know,
or
something to look at.
And I was driving and I passed the grocery store like close to our territory and there was a bus stop. And I stopped at the stoplight and I had my windows down and I had music playing. I was like, what was that noise? I turned the music down and I look over the bus stop and there's just an old guy sitting there with like his grocery bags and there's a lady barking at him. And I was just like, oh, dude. And this old guy's just like not moving. And like just barking at this man. And I was like, oh, dude, I got to get out of here. I got to get home, man. I was like, what's happening right now?
You got to get out of this
I'm
place
telling you, man,
sometime.
going
Madness.
to Colorado, those drives.
Oh, yeah.
Could you imagine, dude?
Yeah.
Leaving work and having like Colorado Rockies like right there.
It was amazing. Like it was funny because we're in a van with a bunch of grown men,
Yeah.
And you
I've seen
every
that
one
video.
of us are like, ooh,
Yeah.
Look at that tree over there.
check that out. Wow.
Yeah.
Look at
I
that.
saw a rabbit.
Yeah.
Easy. Yeah. All right,
Yeah.
Peter Pan.
Yeah.
Here's a shot of Fireball. Yeah.
So my wife always makes fun of me because like when I get this from my mom, but I'm always like oohing and ahhing over stuff. Like if we drive somewhere and I'm like, ooh, wow, like look at that, like super over excited about it, and she's like, oh yeah, and I'm like, that's cool,
Alex.
Cool, man.
And I'm like, hey, a little bit,
It is cool.
Yeah, it is cool. Like a little bit more enthusiasm, please.
Are you not excited about this?
Yeah. And then she's like, no, I think it's pretty too. And I'm like, yeah, it sure don't sound like it.
This is your mom or your wife?
Well, Christine.
Oh, Christine.
No,
Yeah,
my mom's like over the top.
Yeah. I was about to say, you got like the most supportive parents ever. I don't want to hear this bullshit from you. Yeah, dude.
Oh, yeah. I have the best parents, man.
Yeah.
They're great.
My dad's like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, he's all over the top. And
Yeah.
I carried that same trait. Yeah.
Yes, I'm very over the top sometimes. And I do it with my kids, and I'm like, ooh, I sound just like my mom right now.
Yeah. Christine's like, hey, turn it back a little bit, all right?
I
Yeah.
don't want to pamper these kids.
Yeah. All right, let's open these gifts up.
Yeah.
Holligan, you go first.
All right.
I got you. I made you this. It goes with your present.
Sweet, dude. My first real dick. That's cool.
Yeah.
It says,
We always do dick drawings for each other.
Yeah.
So this one says, "Happy birthday, dumbass."
Yeah.
Nice.
This is from him and I.
Yeah,
All right, from Alex and Hillen.
Yep.
Let's find out what's in here.
Thought you might enjoy this. I wrapped it myself.
Jesus,
You're
nice.
welcome. Masking tape.
Let's save this paper.
I could not find any like wrapping paper at my house. I actually was going to wrap
dude.
your gift here at your house.
Oh, Melissa, she's got a wrapping station. She's got a
Does she?
Yeah, she would have whipped it out, dude.
I should have let her.
Oh man, Melissa's family is nuts.
Good. Jake's mug. Ooh, is this a cool coffee mug, dude? What is this?
It's better than what the box says.
Oh, no fucking way,
Oh,
dude.
yeah.
All right,
Oh, yeah.
folks, for y'all that don't know,
Oh yeah.
I'm a fucking Fallout nerd. It's all right. So that's the
Fallout is a video game.
That's the Brotherhood of Steel.
Yep.
And
Yep.
Bones Coffee Company. Damn, dude, that's fucking nice.
Oh, that is
That's
a
cool, huh?
hand thrown mug. So some dude made that thing.
Dude,
with
this
his
is
own-
badass,
Yeah,
man.
yeah.
Did y'all get together and figure this out?
Yeah, he sent
Yeah.
he sent a couple ideas, and I was like, "Ooh, yeah, that's
Oh,
cool.
that's cool.
Oh, yeah.
That's cool."
Oh yeah, and those are some stickers from
Also,
the store.
from
you guys
the
need,
store.
Do you guys need some stickers or a
yeah.
T-shirt? Etsy shop. Get in there.
These are ours.
Yeah,
this is
yeah,
our
yeah.
brand
Yeah.
right here.
Hell
Hey,
yeah,
guys,
man.
thank you.
Yeah,
This is,
yeah,
of course,
you bet,
kick
man.
ass, man.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm not keeping this at the station.
No,
guys.
it'll be gone.
No, somebody will drop it.
That is so damn cool.
Yeah.
Man. All right, I'm gonna have some gels. Oh shit, I almost hit that in my coffee. all right. Hillman,
Sweet.
let's get yours.
All right, I'm in.
All right,
see what we got here.
Pass this down.
All right,
Pass
Hillman.
this down.
See what we got here. I'm in. Nice wrap job. To Hillen. Nerd alert from Murph and Holligan. It's got a sweet wizard dick drawn on the box, of course. I just saw Murph freehand real quick, so
You
I
can
traced mine.
Yeah.
Yeah, happy birthday,
Yeah.
dumbass, man. That's a good one. I like that, dude.
Oh no, I already know what's happening here.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Oh, that's awesome, dude. That's awesome, man. This is one of the best movies ever, Princess Mononoke. This is a
yeah.
Princess Mononoke sweater. I'm wearing this bad boy next episode.
I love it, man.
That's awesome, dude.
And
Yeah.
shout out to Murphy having the idea.
Hell yeah.
That comes from our first episode. I think it was like one of our first
was
episodes.
Yeah. One of the
Yeah.
from our top 10 movies or whatever. You got to watch it.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
one of Hillen's top 5 movies.
That's awesome.
It's a damn fantastic film, all right. I had Melissa watch it, and even she was like, pretty good movie. I said, yeah, man. It's
Oh, man,
awesome, dude.
You're bringing down her down a dark path.
No. You got to check it out. Thanks, fellas. That's awesome,
Yeah,
man.
man.
That's
Absolutely.
a good idea.
Really shout out to Murphy. You were the one that kind of snowballed all this, to be honest with you.
yeah.
So big shout out to Murph.
He's
Thanks.
all right.
Big shout out to
He's
Murph.
fine.
And you. Awesome.
Yeah, you're welcome.
That is the
I'm one of the
coolest
best gift givers at our station.
Look,
So
Murph does give good gifts.
that might be one of the best gifts I've got in a long time.
I
man.
saw it.
That's a good one.
It was between that and a disc plate, which is like the metal
Oh,
posters,
yeah.
and it was
Yeah.
the Brother of Steel suit.
Good choice.
Yeah. Murph was like, let's go with a coffee cup.
Coffee mug.
yeah.
You can never have too many.
Yeah. So I got some listener comments that we need to get into.
Yeah, let's get into it.
I got a couple of those bad boys. So one thing that people, and I'm not going to read them off, people did not like that you called firemen stupid.
Oh yeah.
Oh, dude.
They got so mad. And
They were like, firemen are the smartest people.
Jesus.
Dude, one guy, he left like a paragraph. He's like, I have multiple NFPA certifications and pages and pages and binders full of certifications. I was like, hey, listen, man, nobody likes you at the station. I'm going to tell you that right now.
Listen.
Nobody likes you and your certifications.
should I have elaborated a little bit? Like, look, we're not PhD son of a gun.
No,
You know what I
some
mean?
of them are.
But some of them are. But look, overall, most firemen are not geniuses. That's
No.
really the point of it. And it's like,
Yeah.
keeping things simple for blue collar workers
Yeah.
generally works out better.
I don't think you
And
needed
dude,
to.
these folks
Yeah.
got upset.
You didn't need to go into detail. There's literally like that reel has like 100,000 views on it.
Yeah.
people
and
were
like
trashing.
175 comments. 99% of the comments are people are like, I know that guy. Those guys suck. Yeah. And then the people commenting
Yes.
like, how dare you?
Oh man.
Yeah.
No offense. You know,
They're
no
offense.
offense.
Offense. All right.
I'm
If you
in
don't
that
like
group.
it, yeah.
I'm in that group.
Yeah.
That's why.
Yeah,
I
exactly,
said it,
dude.
you know?
If you don't like it,
Don't watch the show.
We're gonna
don't watch the show.
Yeah, we're gonna call everybody stupid. We call each other stupid.
Yeah,
all
Literally
the time.
half the clips that I've made have
Yeah.
been making fun of me directly.
It's what we do.
which is awesome.
Yeah, it's the best.
Yeah.
Also, shout out to we're kind of late in the game, but we'll post a picture of it. But Brave Brew Coffee,
Yeah,
we
yeah.
made
Yeah.
some coffee.
We're drinking it right now,
They sent us
actually.
a free sample. Those guys are awesome. It's a veteran owned coffee company. They donate a lot of their proceeds to. I think they're a veteran firefighter owned company, and they donate a lot of the proceeds to different firefighter-related charities, veteran charities, things like that. So shout out to Brave Brew Coffee. That coffee was badass.
It was good.
Yeah,
surprisingly, I had never heard of them. So whenever we were trying this, I don't know what to expect.
Yeah, they're still a newer company. It's called Bali Blue, I think was the roast that we had.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Yeah, so shout out to those guys. You guys, we will be getting some more of that coffee for sure.
I think we're gonna have a link in our description.
We're gonna have a link in the description soon. We're setting up DBA stuff and business. Boring nerd alert.
Boring stuff.
Boring stuff. But those guys are awesome. So thank you.
We never thought we'd get this far.
Yeah. Hey, here we are.
Look, man, I gotta admit, I'm surprised. I had my buddy, my best friend, call me. He's straight with me.
Classic Dalton.
Dalton out there. He was like, dude, y'all are actually doing it.
Yeah, we're doing it. Yeah.
It's like, dude, we're fucking big time, dude.
Yeah. Address me as sir next time, loser.
We really want to get big time, though. We want to get Holligan out of the trailer park, get him moved up.
This guy get out of there, man. Got to get him hair plugs, for God's sakes.
Tired of shopping at Aldi's, man.
A chair that doesn't sink. Dude, Holligan's chair, if you're watching his chair slowly sinks down. And so
he's actually taller than me, but at the end of the episode, he's always shorter.
I'm always shorter.
Oh man, and the GoPro makes me and Murph look huge, which we are, but you're not that big. It dwarfs Holligan. Which
it really does.
Hilarious.
The GoPro, man, it just doesn't do the
It's
justice
that fisheye look,
man.
It really is. Yeah.
So we got a comment here.
It's not my huge guns.
I'm actually fucking huge, dude.
No. So this is from it was on Best Gifts for Minutes from Haley Wilkinson 8452. Shout out to you, Haley. But she said, if a woman bought a fireman glasses that cost more than $100, they don't understand the man himself or the job. Tones drop. It's a fire. He gets hard. The glasses are nowhere to be found.
In that order.
Hey, Haley, spot on,
true.
dude.
Yeah. Good job, Haley.
This girl knows what's up, dude. So that's awesome. Keep the comments coming, man.
That's hilarious.
We get raging clues.
Raging clue. Raging clue.
I have a clue right now.
Raging clue right now.
This one was on the 90s, like me talking about being a fat kid running home and watching Dragon. People love that one, dude. Somebody said, I'm so mad they never gave him a proper stove-grilled quesadilla by the looks of it instead of a microwaved one. I don't know. Whenever I would always make my tortilla pizzas in the microwave.
Yeah.
My parents didn't want me touching the fucking stove.
You don't want to
Yeah, they're like, hey,
no.
Yeah.
You're in a rush.
Yeah,
that's
dude. I'm trying to get to the couch as soon as possible.
Yeah.
Somebody said, I like this. It's like this guy just watched and described my fat ass as a 10-year-old. Thomas Jefferson, back from the dead, apparently commented on that one.
Oh, yeah, nice.
And then, let's see, who is this?
Shout out to TJ.
This is from Alec Boner Champ. Nice.
Nice name.
Yeah. Nice. He said, screaming cold is a new term for me. And that's shout out to Are You Garbage, man. Like a screaming cold beer or Coke.
Yes.
Yeah, so that's straight from those guys. But you guys, thank you so much for the comments. Keep the comments coming, man.
Yeah.
That's awesome. We love that.
They are my favorites at most of the YouTube ones are the best. Usually.
Even if you make fun of us, I'm like, all right. That's cool.
Yeah.
We'll still shout you out.
Like your buddy Gene roasting
Gene.
you.
Yeah, Gene. Shout out to Gene.
You are a bottom.
Helen is a bottom.
He was correct.
I think that's probably the most liked comment we have so far. Yeah. So, hey, keep the comments coming, guys. Sub to the channel, all that good stuff. We also did a poll. I did a poll. You probably didn't see it. You're never on your phone.
Oh, we did a poll.
We did a poll of what's weirder, eyes closed eyes closed at the barbershop or eyes open at the dentist. Apparently, a lot of people keep their eyes closed at the barbershop.
I cannot believe that.
Crazy, dude.
Look at me.
Is that's got to be like a childhood trauma thing, right?
I'm just like, for me, it's like super relaxing. I like to get a haircut, so I'm just like in full chill mode.
It is relaxing. Unless they're chatting you up. I don't like that, dude. I don't like when they talk to me.
So you just go bald, you're good, bro.
No.
I know
you're
exactly
not good.
how to do it.
I like having a Spanish guy do it. Those Spaniards, they can't speak English, but they can give you a
like
damn
that
good
one
haircut.
episode I talked about, like the guy like spray painting the
That's why I don't
line.
want to go there.
Yeah. They edge you up.
They edge you up.
I think you have to have decent hair to go there.
Yeah.
If you got
they'd edge you
my
up.
Hair.
But
But my hair looks like
they'd
shit,
edge you up back here though.
Yeah.
I'm not going there.
They'd give me that LeBron fade. It'd be way back here, dude.
Hey, so the guy I rode the menu with yesterday.
Yeah, shout out to Gallagher. Gallagher's
awesome guy, but he's my age. I didn't know he was my age.
Oh,
I thought he was like 38.
He had a kid
like
young
that.
too.
He did, and that's why. Well, he was going bald.
Yes, he finally took the clippers to it.
I kind of was like, I got better hair than you. Suck it. But then also, I love Gallagher. I'm like, I wouldn't mind being bald like Gallagher.
Right.
Yeah.
Gallagher's a good guy.
He's got a good shape head.
Gallagher's a solid dude.
Dude,
man.
would there be anything worse than going bald like in high school? I knew some guys in high school who went bald.
What?
Yeah. Like,
That's just the water in Lubbock.
you can see.
I was just about to say it has to do with Lubbock.
Water, sand,
Yeah.
everything else.
Yeah.
Genetic,
Sprouts or whatever dumbass grocery store they have out there. Tumbleweeds and shit.
Tumbleweeds, Texas Tech.
Dude, that would be tough to go
makes you go
bald
bald.
in high school.
Ooh, yeah.
Yeah.
That
Guys do it.
I don't think that's a thing.
No, it is. I don't want to shout him out because I want to embarrass him. But in high school, he was a good buddy of mine. I pitched with him, and he was going bald like junior and senior year.
Yeah.
Jesus.
And now he is actually bald. So, which is wild. Like naturally bald. Not shaved his head bald.
Wow.
Like, naturally bald.
The
Did
stress
you know that like high levels of testosterone when you're in your younger days or whatever, like
That's what does it, which is why I'm
leads to like premature balding.
That's me.
Now it is genetic, so you will end up losing your hair. But
Yeah.
if you have like a high level of testosterone early on, then you'll lose it a lot faster.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Which is why I'm more bald than you because I'm
Definitely not.
Well, his is genetically probably like he's not going to go bald.
He's
got good
way
hair.
more feminine genetically.
No,
I think that's
I don't
how
think
that
so.
works.
Well, yeah.
I don't think so. I don't think that's
His
a real thing at all.
His estrogen
no,
level's
no.
like up here.
There's a
No,
recessive allele. Like
We'll do a
fighting
science
right
episode.
now.
We'll get I'll get a damn scientist in here. All right. As soon as we hit 1,000 subscribers, I'm buying a scientist. Have a damn microscope in
leaning
here,
one way, for
blood
sure.
draws and shit.
Yeah,
Yeah. A guy I know.
We'll get us some Mr. Gutsy
We'll get
diagnosis.
your dumb plant doctor friend in
Nah,
here.
dude. Fallout reference.
Chlorophyll.
No
No,
one
no,
caught
no,
it.
no,
You guys
no.
need to watch Fallout, man.
Nah.
That's what's in the news right now.
Apparently,
is
it's a
Fallout,
good show.
dude.
I'll check it out. I've heard it's
badass.
pretty good. I don't have fucking internet out here. I can't watch TV
Oh,
shows.
the show, the new movie
Yeah.
that's came out.
Yeah.
I thought
Yeah.
you weren't going to watch it.
No, I am.
Oh,
The
okay.
first episode I watched, I was like, yeah. And then second, third came out, I was like,
He's worried about
I
it.
love it so much
Yeah.
now.
Yeah, I
Okay.
think he's worried about it getting super woke,
Right.
which is a possibility.
I hope it
Yes.
doesn't happen.
I hope not either.
Because you can't be woke in a damn apocalypse.
No.
How the hell do you be woke?
Yeah.
No,
You know?
all that would go out the window.
Everything would go
Yes.
out the window. You're eating people, for God's sakes, man.
Oh,
No
yeah.
way.
The
What-
games were cool. I do remember that.
If
Yeah.
you were in Fallout,
I'm listening.
all right, and you got out of a Fallout shelter,
I'd be king for sure, dude.
and you had a map of places to go, right?
Okay.
Are you gonna go to the place with the most abundant resources?
Okay.
Or are you going to like the safest camp? Where are you going? Because you go to a safe camp, you're still like,
Is it just me, or do I have a wife and child?
just you. Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
just
just
me?
you.
I'm
Just
going
like
where
the
the
game.
resources
Yeah,
are.
resources
Yeah.
for sure.
You got to
Yeah.
play it too safe if you got
Yeah.
a wife and kid.
You going
Yeah.
energy weapons or small weapons?
All right, let's not get too in depth in nerd alert. Jesus, dude.
Oh, wow.
Probably
Going energy weapons?
Probably going.
No.
What are the big monster things running around? Like a death
Death
claw.
claw.
Oh,
I'm pretty
yeah.
scrappy, so I would go to
Dude, a
resources.
death claw
Yeah.
would fuck you
Yeah.
up, dude.
Yeah,
That
yeah.
thing is legit.
Nah, man.
Nah, you got it.
Have you
cra-
seen
yeah.
me? Have you seen me in action?
He would look at you and be like, look at all those muscles, dude. I'm so
Whoa,
scared.
I'm gonna run away from this guy, not eat him.
He looks like a nice guy.
like a 9-foot tall dragon monster.
Let me introduce you to my death claw
Yeah.
wife, Murphy.
Oh, dude, nice. I see what you did there. I got a grievance with you two. You
All
two,
right, let's
how
go.
dare you two? We haven't had
Okay.
the chance to talk about this.
Oh no.
That damn breathing difficulty call we ran on where I was saving lives and you guys.
I have this written down.
I'm glad you read it. Written down, not written down.
Yeah, written down. I have this written down. Oh,
I also
man.
have it written down. So let me lay the scenario out for the listeners. We have a breathing difficulty call at like 3 a.m.
Yes.
I think this was the night that I went home, or I was driving home and I saw the lady barking, and I was like, "What? I got to figure out what else am I good at?" Yeah, not a lot. But so we have a breathing difficulty call, and it's like 3 a.m. and I'm on the med unit with a swing guy, and then these guys are all on our engine together, and. You know, I'm on a BLS unit, but we had to make the call. Like,
Yeah.
it was just a crazy night, and so we go over there, and there's the engine and the ambulance meet up, and there's a
Same time.
We all get there at the same time, and there is a jailhouse firefighter is the best way I can describe him.
Yes.
That guy was awesome.
He was awesome.
But he had tattoos and shit, and he was like, I got a big guy, you know, he's got his heart rate's this, he's having breathing difficulty. He gave us the guy's entire medical history. I was like, "Who the fuck is this guy, dude?"
Yeah,
he's like smoking a heater.
This dude knows what he's talking about. Or this guy's been in the mix before.
Yeah. It wasn't just random jargon.
No. He knew what he was talking about.
He knew what he was talking about. He had some flame tattoos, and then I saw the Maltese cross, and with fire, I was like, "Oh,
he just got out of Reno."
I see what's happening. Yeah. And so these guys start grabbing bags, and I'm on the med unit. It was my call, so I grabbed the clipboard with my paperwork so I can write down the guy's information.
Clipboard.
And then I grabbed, I grabbed a monitor too.
Go ahead and grab
He did not grab a monitor.
I'm pretty sure I
had
a monitor in my hand.
He had nothing but a clipboard and a pen.
There were a lot of moving parts, all right? Listen, and it was a very tight room. All right, so we get in the house. Let's just say, hypothetically, it didn't really happen, but I had the clipboard, not the monitor. All right, these guys, they grab their bags or whatever. Dickheads.
Giving orders.
Yeah, you guys are really going to spin this tale. So we go in the room.
He's painting the picture perfectly for you on what he's already doing.
I would never.
We all know this guy.
I'd never lie to you guys. Also, I'm really good at keeping secrets. If you have any secrets, message me. Tell us. No, don't do that. I've been cheating on my wife for 4 years. I don't want to hear. So we go into this room, and it's a very large gentleman in a tight room, dude. I mean,
it is very tight.
Very tight room, and he's got like just nothing but a bed, a dresser, and then like little Debbie's and shit everywhere.
Yeah. We've all been there. If you're a fireman, you've been there.
Well, you've been in this specific house before.
This isn't.
And the jailhouse firefighter is like holding the guy up and like trying to keep. And he's helping a lot. Actually,
he's helping a lot.
Shout out to that guy. Most people on scene like aren't helpful.
They don't do anything.
They don't know what they're
They're
doing.
getting out of the way quick. But this guy stayed in the mix with us and helped us.
So there's like.
Because we didn't want to be in that position anyway.
Five guys.
No, there's like 7 people in this room.
Well,
counting the guy.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And then there's bags all in the hallway and shit. And this is like what is this building?
It's like a halfway
house out of jail. It's a halfway house. So there's people in the hallways and shit. So, you know, these guys, I'm writing down all the medications. I'm writing down the guy's info, his birthday, and all. And these guys they're like, oh, I had to put a C-collar on him, or I had to put.
I can't hold my tongue.
I can't either. I can't either.
Hold on.
Oh yeah, let's hear it. Come on.
Hillen walks in with his partner, wwho starts doing the majority of all the work
because he is a paramedic,
which turns into not his call anymore.
Sure, nice,
into his partner's.
Yes.
And then Hillen's
win
like,
for Hillen.
Let me back out and let you guys get to work. Let me see that ID card. And I mean, that's all he was doing. That's all he did.
Somebody had to write it down. All right.
So we're all in there, all trying to help, helping his partner. You know, who's doing all the stuff. He's like, can you hand me this? Can you hand me this? We're all like getting him stuff. We've carried the bags. We've carried everything.
Yep.
And then Hillen, you know, it's tight. It doesn't smell all that great in there either.
Sure.
No one wants to step in there.
I'm over there eating a little Debbie.
And he goes, hey Murph, let me get those medication. I'm gonna write those medications.
You guys suck so bad, dude.
He takes the medication, steps out in the hallway, lets us do our thing, and then it's time to like move the guy too. And then he's like, "Oh, I don't know what to do. I've got my clipboard."
Holligan, you just step in there and get behind him real quick.
We got a mega mover. I grabbed a handle. All right,
barely.
Mega mover, if you don't know, is a giant tarp with handles on it. I can't remember if we've ever talked about it, but
no, we've never.
Yeah, but it's for
people that are big,
people that are big or in a bind, like
tight spot.
Yeah.
But anyway,
I grabbed a handle.
So you know,
and I still have my clipboard.
I think we've talked about this. We have a sticker for it. The stretcher fetcher guy.
No.
There's one worse.
No.
It's called the clipboard guy.
Clipboard guy. Dude. After we got to the hospital.
The clipboard guy, man.
We got to the hospital, and I gave the medic all the paperwork, and he was like, oh, man, you wrote down all the medication times and everything. Man,
oh, yeah.
This helps me out so much.
Oh, he's patting himself on the back.
I was like, you're welcome. Yeah, you're welcome, little buddy.
That's what I'm here for.
Yeah. Yep. I'll do it on the next one, too.
All in a day's work.
Oh, dude.
So needless to say, we ripped into him for like 5 minutes straight.
Immediately.
Like, that morning, I was like, no, save this. Save it for the cameras. I'll have my day in court, damn it. Somebody needed to write it down.
I like threw my back out on that one too because
the
floor was slippery. You know, I'm super strong, so I'm doing most of the work. Murphy's kind of over there, like,
dude. But man, shout out to that jailhouse firefighter guy, dude. He helped us. He grabbed the straps on the mega mover.
Yeah, he had all the weight.
He saluted us as we were driving off. I was like, that guy's pretty cool, dude.
He really did. Now that you think about it, he did.
Oh yeah,
he was in the worst spot, man.
He was. Yeah, he was like holding that guy up and everything, man. So shout out to
we
that
saved
guy,
a life though. No big deal.
Mainly because of me.
He actually did come around though. The guy did.
Oh, he did?
Before, yeah, he started talking before we left.
Remember.
Yeah,
sure did.
His sugar was like bottomed out. He had like
I was just
bad
joking around.
heart problems.
No
yeah, he had a lot.
Yeah.
Well, get your facts together. See, I got all the facts all written down right here, dude.
I just knew
Just
because
it's written down doesn't mean it's fact. Especially not in your.
I was not at Epstein's Island.
No,
okay.
No. Anyway, so I win. Moving on.
Yeah.
You guys ever have to sit through one of your wife's TV shows?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
We
just talked. Me and your wife just talked about that.
Melissa made me watch. And I have it written down as The Gayest Showman, and it's
the musical thing?
Yeah, dude. If there's one thing I hate, it's musicals, man.
Dude.
If I'm in a movie theater and somebody starts singing, I'm like, I'll see you guys later, man. I'm out, dude. From the time I was little, I hate musicals.
They're not for. I don't think they're for most men.
No. And
Melissa.
Melissa loves them, dude. And,
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and she conned me into watching it the other night.
Well, her family's all into the
singing and stuff.
Yeah, singing and stuff. So
She strikes me as a gal that was in theater in high school.
Right. Was she?
I don't know. I'll have to ask her. Probably not. No. She's more.
I took theater.
Yeah, I could see that.
Had a hot theater teacher, Miss Athanasia.
Yeah.
Dude, she had the huge cans on her.
Yeah, nice.
Couldn't let that. I had to
couple of
tell the
cannons on her.
audience. Miss,
Yeah. Really kept everybody
We'll
entertained.
bleep her out.
Yeah,
Oh, dude.
Yeah. I'm sure she's probably old and dead by now.
Yeah, she's got to be in her 50s or 60s. Or
Oh, okay.
something
So
like
she's
that.
still alive. Shout out to Miss Cannons or whatever her name was, dude. Yeah, dude. Good for her, man. But, Melissa, oh, God, I hated it so much. I hated it. I was just on my phone, and she's like, this is my favorite part. I'm like, I don't care, dude. I hate this. I hate musicals so much.
But you sat through it. Luckily, it was just a movie, not a TV show.
Oh, yeah. There's not 9 seasons, which, oh, dude. And so that got her on a musical kick. So I'll come in the room and she's like watching a High School Musical. I'm like, hey, this is for like 12-year-olds. She's like, yeah, it's a good movie. I'm like,
what was the real popular one after that? It was like Glee, right?
Was it Glee? Glee was a show, right?
Right.
Yeah,
It was a TV show.
What is it? High School Kids or something, right? Or something like that?
I never watched it, but I remember everybody talked about it.
I can't imagine sitting down and watching something worse than a bunch of high school kids singing.
No way.
I mean, I'm out, dude.
That was Zac Efron.
Yeah, let's bring back Saved by the Bell.
Ooh, that's
you
a
want
good
to do
one.
some
Yeah.
high school?
Saved by the Bell
Saved by
was
the
the
Bell
one
was
with
sweet.
Kelly
the
Kapowski.
hot,
You were
hot
too
girl.
young. You were too young.
They played some of them on Nickelodeon at night.
Oh, okay.
One of them was like a real hot chick and her
Yes,
boyfriend.
Kelly.
Yeah.
And Slater?
I have no idea. What
Yeah.
his
Yeah,
name
it's Kelly
is.
and Slater.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, have you seen that? What's the guy's
Mario
name?
Lopez.
Mario Lopez. Have you seen
ridiculous.
him now?
It's insane.
Don't
he
know.
looks younger than you.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
It's
And he's
insane.
like in his 50s.
Isn't he like a boxer?
Yeah. I think
Yeah,
he
yeah.
does all kinds of stuff, man.
Who is Mario Lopez?
He was from Saved by the Bell. He was just a
yeah.
Was he the Hispanic guy?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, he had like
Yeah.
the
Lopez.
Jerry curls and shit.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he was pretty jacked.
Speaking,
or whatever.
Do you think, Murph? All right, listen. If we gave you all the money, time, stem cells, whatever you needed,
Right.
we give you a year of training. Do you think you could beat Jake Paul in a boxing match?
Yes.
Uh,
We give you a solid year to train. He's
well,
bigger than you, right?
He's a lot bigger than me.
Yeah, but
so
dude,
like
if you-
weight. Now, if you put me against him, and we're in the same weight class, I feel like I have a chance for sure.
I think
He's 6'1".
I think he's a total
he's
crock of
6'1",
shit,
and he's
man.
like probably 20. Probably.
Every time I watch something he's doing, I'm like, dude,
Between
that kid,
180
he
and 200
looks-
pounds.
Yeah. Okay.
He looks like a guy that's trained boxing for like a couple months. He doesn't
Yeah.
strike me as like a Mike Tyson.
So if he was 180, you think you'd have a chance if he was
Yeah.
at his lowest?
Yeah.
Okay.
If he
For
did-
the audience, Murph was a Golden Glove boxer in the Coast Guard.
Yeah, not Golden Gloves.
Not Golden Gloves?
No,
Okay.
but just amateur.
Murph was an amateur boxer.
Yeah.
But
Him
if
and
people don't know, like amateur boxing is sometimes way more competitive than pro boxing.
Oh, yeah, 'cause everybody wants to be pro.
You can
Oh,
just
of
go
course.
pro
Yeah,
the
yeah.
day after you become amateur. You don't.
If you,
if you want
like-
to make money, you're
Right.
just like I'm pro now.
Yeah.
It's like,
Yeah.
That's what gets people hurt when they do that.
But imagine we give you a chef, we give you a Puerto Rican boxing trainer, and
Puerto Rican.
Yeah,
boxing
they're
trainer.
always
They're the best.
They're always little Puerto
They're the
Rican guys
best.
that'll fuck you up,
Yes.
dude.
Actually, it's funny you say that, but my trainer, he was Puerto Rican.
Yeah.
Oh,
and he
really?
was like 5 foot.
Yeah, dude.
And
I had no idea.
He could
In the
whoop
Navy?
Yeah.
No, in the
I was
Coast
in the
Guard.
Coast Guard.
But
Jesus.
but
Sorry.
I trained at
Yeah,
it was a gym, South Florida Boxing, and it was actually where Muhammad Ali owned the gym, I think, at one time, or used to train there, something like that. But like his big mural on the wall and stuff like that. Shit. But anyway, that my trainer there, he could whoop the crap out of me. He was pro, but yeah,
real pro.
Yeah, he was real pro.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't believe the whole Jake Paul thing. I think Joe Rogan's paid off. I think it's bullshit.
You think they paid Rogan off?
I think he's a part of the fighting world. He can't sit there on the.
I think you're a stand-up guy, Joe Rogan. If you want to sponsor a podcast,
yeah. He's a stand-up guy, but I'm telling you,
come be on our show.
There's no way he's been in that world forever. How can he? Like, I'm watching him, and look at Tyson, and then look at Jake Paul. Look at anyone that's a good boxer, and he says, like, you'll hear him say, "Yeah, he's legit." I'm like, bro, the high school kid at the gym that I was boxing at was better than this. What are you talking about?
You see their 16-year-old kid shadow boxing between bench press and 95?
I'm like, Jake Paul, dude. Like, I haven't seen anything out of him.
I hope this Tyson thing, I hope it's not
we
any
all
like fluff to it. Or I mean, there's a lot of fluff to it.
You know, boxing.
Yeah. But I hope they get in there and then that switch in Tyson's head goes off. And
I hope
he
he knocks the shit out of him.
Yes, I hope he beats the crap out of him.
But you know what happens when we hope that happens? The exact opposite happens.
Yeah.
I guarantee you the line in Vegas is like they're putting their money on Jake Paul. Or is that what Jake Paul?
You think?
Jake Paul? Dude, Tyson's old.
Wait,
man.
is it Logan Paul or Jake Paul? Which one?
And
Jake Paul's boxing.
I don't remember.
Yeah.
I saw this picture of Jake Paul at 18, and he's like this frail, little skinny kid or whatever. And it shows Tyson at 18. He's just jacked. And
Mike Tyson was a monster at like 18, 19 years old. His traps were just like, I don't know how he could hear anything or cover his fucking ears,
man. His neck. Have you seen some of his videos of his neck exercises that he used to do?
You told me about that a while back.
Yeah.
He's like rolling on his fucking neck.
Yeah, he basically he lifts his whole body up with his neck.
fucking neck.
If I did that, you guys would find me in my house or at the station.
Yeah, dude. We had to bring you to a chiropractor and get you snapped back into place, man.
In a wheelchair.
Yeah. Dude, speaking of wheelchairs, this fucking guy. So we have a wheelchair at the station that people just love to wheel around. My mom picked it up from a nursing home that my uncle was at, and I used to have it here. But I brought it to the station, and now everybody just wheels around on it.
It's awesome.
Dude, this guy, I walk out into the bay the other day, and he's got his feet kicked up on the back of the truck, smoking a heater. Talking on the phone like he's a lady from the 80s. Like, I'm just hanging out at work. I think I took a picture. I don't know, dude. I
should have taken a picture, man. We got to get a...
That's the smoker's corner.
It is,
at our station.
I just walked outside. I was like, what the fuck? Dude, I was just like, what is this guy doing,
Was I wearing a white beater?
No, you might have been actually, dude.
That
when I walked outside, I was like,
icing on
it was
the cake.
at like 9 o'clock at night. It was okay.
Yeah. I think I looked out the door and flipped him off, and we.
It was at night.
Yeah. We locked eyes, and I just flipped him off. I was like, "What is this guy fucking doing?"
It was after getting hammered on the med unit, so it's like,
whatever, man.
Speaking of,
it's either you got to smoke a heater or eat a tortilla covered in peanut butter.
Yeah.
By the way, we housed the rest of that ice cream, dude.
Did y'all really?
Yeah, dude.
The ice cream you and Witten bought on the ambulance?
Me and Witten bought it, and it was.
I didn't eat any of it.
The best, dude. We got to get it next shift.
When you're on that med unit, I mean, we talked about this before. All bets are off. Man.
Well, me and Gallagher didn't. Well, Gallagher didn't, but I did. I ate a serving of it, but Ryan, everybody else was like. Oh, man, we walked in and they were getting to town. I told them to eat it because I was like, y'all eat this before we come back.
Yeah, dude.
Don't let Helen have it.
Yeah, I won't be there. I'm on Kelly Day. Thank God, dude. And my Kelly Day could not have come sooner, man. It's always around that time where you're just beat to shit and you're like, God. And Kelly Day. It'll make like taking a couple of days off. Murph, actually, let's see. Both of you two.
Okay.
This is a fun would you rather. And we're probably going to do a whole would you rather episode because there's a bunch of badass ones. But would you rather you put on 100 pounds or your wife put on 100 pounds?
Oh, me all day.
Me all day.
Yeah. Dude, that's
like I will hate myself enough to lose that weight. I love my wife to death, but dude. I don't want to have that conversation with my wife. Like,
hey, well, see, my wife would know it.
Yes.
And then I would have to hear about it, and then she would, she'd be down on herself, and it would be a whole thing. It would be a whole thing.
I would rather be the one where your wife's like, "Hey, fatty," or like, "Hey, I'm down on myself. I don't want my wife no, I don't want her feeling like that. I don't want her to be in that situation.
Yeah, that's a tough one.
What about you?
Melissa asked me I asked her last night, and she's like, "Let's answer at the same time." We were like 3, 2, 1. I said, "Me." She's like, "You."
Fuck, I've already been there. I can do this shit.
Yeah,
again.
I've been a chubster before. I can lose this.
I've been a chubster a couple of times.
I can figure it out.
Check out that guy's coffee mug.
Yeah, dude. Fat Holligan.
I don't know how many years. That's almost 10 years ago.
That's what playing Fallout will get you.
That will get
Fallout.
you there. Fallout.
Video
It'll suck
games.
you down.
Fallout
Suck you down a dark hole.
Yeah, video games.
It was fun. I enjoyed myself.
Sure, we could tell
Taco Bell, Fallout, and a bunch of jerking off. That's pretty much all you do.
We talked about Taco Bell the other day, man. Me and Schmolligan. I used to eat the shit out of that $1 menu at Taco Bell.
Yeah.
Be like 11 o'clock at night, getting off the grocery store, and just give me a couple of chalupas and a beef potato burrito, dude.
Oh, man. Man,
I used to eat the grilled stuffed burrito all the time. I love that.
Oh,
and then they took it away.
Yeah.
they take a lot of stuff
That was
away.
the best thing on the menu.
They take a
understand it.
lot of stuff away.
Yeah.
Taco
Stuff
Bell,
that's
bring
good.
back the grilled
Yeah.
stuffed burrito,
Bring
please.
back
Yeah,
They're old.
they were huge too.
They
dude.
were.
Dude,
Yeah.
you'd spend $8 at Taco Bell, and it'd be like a 10-pound bag.
Is Taco Bell? Now I might have this wrong, but like if you start a franchise, do you get to choose like what items that were discontinued could come back?
No,
or is that
no.
Is
That's-
it like strict? Like across the
That's like
nation.
Well, yeah, they set the menu.
Yes.
I know
And
that
they
like,
send it out to all the
Yeah.
other.
but there's some places that like they can serve. Like if you go to Logan's in Montgomery.
right.
They can have some Logan items that you can't find in Beaumont. Like they discontinued them, but you have the option to keep them there.
I
That's
wonder
what
if it's
I've been
like. I
told.
wonder if it has to do with like what they can get from that area.
Maybe. I don't know.
No,
Easier.
everything's Cisco. Everything's freaking transported in,
Yeah.
man, for sure. That's like my buddy Matt looked into. Matt's got a little cash on him. Dude, a couple of balloons in the basement, man. But he looked into starting up a Chick-fil-A. Like you can franchise with Chick-fil-A.
Yeah. It's really hard to get into Chick-fil-A.
It is, yes, and everything you got to be Mormon and shit.
Why
or
is it
whatever.
hard?
Yeah.
Why is it? What's so hard about it?
They're very strict.
They're
and
very
it's a lot of
like
cash.
yeah. They don't give a franchise to just anybody who's willing to put up the cash.
And your area and all that comes into play. And Chick-fil-A is, I mean, they're the best. Shout out to Chick-fil-A.
Yeah,
they're the best at
they
everything.
did something
I
right.
like that they're strict. All right,
I hate that they don't open on Sunday. It's always on
It's
Sunday,
always Sunday.
where I'm like,
yeah.
We were at work, like all of us were
That's
tired.
the day you want it.
Yeah, all of us were tired.
I know, dude.
It was the day after the kickball party, and all of us were moving pretty slow. We were
Yeah.
like, "What should we get to eat today? We should eat like shit."
Yeah.
We're like, let's get Chick-fil-A. Like,
Oh, it's
Sunday. Oh,
yeah,
so
yeah.
bad, dude.
What did we eat
Hey,
that day?
I had a bunch
Stand
of-
behind your Sunday Chick-fil-A.
I mean, hey,
Yeah.
that's Lord's Day for God's
yeah,
sake.
I
get
appreciate
why
the
it-
morals.
I get why
keeping
it-
the morals.
Yeah.
They're the only ones that say thank you whenever they're serving you.
My pleasure.
My pleasure. Yeah.
I was
Yeah.
I was kind of a dick to a Chick-fil-A worker the other day at the hazmat
Nice.
at the
How
hazmat
dare
incident.
you.
I know. Well, it was the driver. They're fine. We were at this hazmat fire and we were there for 7 hours. So,
Yeah.
I hear the baby crying. Nice. So I was walking back to the engine. I was going to get my phone or something. I don't know. And we'd already been there for like 4 hours. I was over it. And we had the street blocked up, and somehow the Chick-fil-A delivery driver got around our engines, and she was like, "Can I go through there?" I said, "No." And she's like, "Oh, will you back me up?" I said, "Yeah, sure." And I just kept walking. I was like, "You're in a Ford Taurus, and you can turn down that street right there. Like, you're fine." Yeah, she
Take
was
a right.
okay. Yeah,
Oh, man.
she was fine.
That's somebody's daughter.
She was fine.
Yeah.
Poor thing.
Yeah,
one's
she
over
was
here.
like 45 years old. All right, yeah. No.
Delivery drivers are usually older anyways.
Yeah, she was fine, dude.
What a gentleman.
I wonder
Yeah.
what their pay is. They got to be making pretty good money, right? I've never delivered food, but I imagine.
I don't know.
Probably not. We could
I know
look
you
into
can.
it.
I know you can
That
make
could be
a
a
career.
goal.
I know you can make a career out of Chick-fil-A, working for Chick-fil-A.
If we don't get a good raise this year, that's
I might be a
that-
Chick-fil-A
there we go.
driver.
Yeah.
Free Chick-fil-A for the family?
Not bad.
That's
dude.
easy.
You would be, dude. If you showed
be
us my
so
house
dude.
with Chick-fil-A, I'd be like, "Let me check the fucking tamper seal on this bag, dude. The bottom of it is cut out." Yeah, you duct tape it.
This is a 12 nugget, and there's like 7 in there.
Yeah.
One with
Yeah.
a bite out of it.
Sorry, man. We're cutting back on these
How often do you think that actually happens?
all
Where
the
they're like,
time.
You think?
Man, screw these
That's
people.
why
I'm
they've been
hungry as
tamper
shit."
sealing these bags and shit.
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
Oh yeah. That's a big thing. Like Uber drivers and
Interesting.
Chick-fil-A.
I did not know that.
Yeah.
I'll take that
Give
dessert.
Give me a little bit of orange chicken. Yeah.
You know what? Screw Uber. Eats and DoorDash, it has now gone out of hand. Now it's like quadruple the price that you would pay if you would just drive there yourself.
Yeah,
it was a
are...
good concept at first, but now we're like, hey, I'm like, this is like a $40 meal from McDonald's. I'm not paying this.
Yeah, it is crazy.
The fees are absolutely insane, man.
Airbnb's like that now too.
Airbnb's, dude,
it's wild to me.
And they want you to clean everything and shit. They're like, hey, make sure and do the laundry, fill up the bird feeder before you leave. I'm like, what the fuck is going on in this place?
It's wild to me that they ask you to do all those things, and then you're also paying like a $300 cleaning fee.
Yeah, Airbnb can.
It's like $99 a night, and you're like, "Ooh, sweet!" Yeah. And then all of a sudden, it's like a $300 cleaning fee.
You know why they do that? They get to set it themselves. So they make money.
Airbnb's got to fix that. There's something.
And they probably aren't paying anyone to go.
It's got to be like a flat rate per square feet or something like that.
Airbnb needs to crack down. Speaking of
Just
that,
go to a hotel.
I'm going to Lubbock, and I'm considering staying in Airbnb.
Yeah, I mean they're awesome.
You can't stay at your mom's house.
Maybe
your mom's got a nice house.
They're going to be coming on. Shit,
drove by.
I'll fucking kill you right now.
She's a nice
it's
lady.
Not that funny anymore.
We were baking.
We're baking.
You made me lose my damn train of thought. Damn it. Oh yeah. So they're going to be on vacation, right? We'll be coming back. You're not going to fuck my mom.
Anyway, keep going. You're going on vacation. You're going to vacation.
I got sidetracked.
Is there a swimming pool?
Why aren't you staying with your mom? Is what he wants to know.
I'm sidetracked right now because I'm thinking about him fucking my mom.
Nice. Well, that's in your own
head.
Yeah.
So we're going down there for a trip, right? Damn it, dude. I would never. Airbnb, staying at parents' house.
Sure.
We're considering staying at Airbnb because they're not going to be there, and I told them, I was like, we'll have the kids, and they kind of wanted to see us.
So wait, you're going, and your parents aren't going to be there?
They're not going to be there.
The fuck are you going for?
And they're not going to be there the day we get there. So we were considering just getting Airbnb and having a little bit of fun somewhere else, right? But they're so fucking expensive. Dude.
They are.
And in a place like Lubbock, dude, let me tell you, guys, Lubbock, there ain't shit to see minus
some adobe houses,
a couple
shit. Tumbleweed,
Texas Tech,
Texas Tech. Not in Lubbock either. Yeah. It's like you got to drive an hour away from Lubbock to go see anything worth seeing.
Lockney.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Lockney, of course. Definitely Lockney. But my 10-year reunion is coming up.
Oh, wow. Dude, that was a question I had. Do you two go to those things?
I'm gonna go to this one.
You're the worst.
I don't think it's
dude.
a bad thing. I disagree with him. I disagree with him.
Okay.
I don't think it's a bad thing.
You gonna wear your Letterman jacket?
Because
yeah, dude. Boo.
I still keep in touch with a lot of friends that from high school or whatever.
Yeah.
I got buddies that we're really close, but you're gonna laugh at me.
Oh yes, of course.
But I'm the president of my class.
Oh, Murph, please.
Oh, you really?
Yeah.
What does that mean?
I just lost a lot.
They have the student council.
Oh, okay. I'm tracking.
So this was a jerk move on my part.
Sure.
In high school.
Okay.
So we're all in art class.
Drawing dicks.
Yes, doing who knows what. 'Cause we had a teacher named Miss Blunt.
Yeah,
and she'd let you do whatever you wanted, especially if you were decent at art.
Like
you didn't have to do the daily project or whatever. Like you could do whatever. And she was probably doing that too.
Oh yeah.
She's an art teacher in high school.
Yeah. Anyway, of course. Me and all my buddies we're all sitting there and we're all like messing around, and all of a sudden they send out this thing, like this piece of paper, if you're planning on signing up for student council. And this is our senior year or whatever, and we're all sitting there, and I was like, "You signing up?" And then they're like, "Yeah, let's all sign up."
As a joke.
Oh man,
so
you crush somebody's hopes and dreams for God's sakes, dude. They could be a damn politician. They could be on the Senate.
I know, and I feel terrible to this day for it. But anyway, I sign up, and we all sign up for something, each of us. Well, guess what?
Y'all all got it.
We all got it.
Oh, you guys suck so bad, dude.
Schools too, right?
Yeah. Not
it's Murphy.
Yeah, it's not a big school, but anyway. I think I graduated with
some poor guy was crying, listening to Linkin Park in his room alone in the dark.
Dude, I wrote Murphy's name down.
Yeah, in lipstick.
And whenever the ballots came out or whatever that you had to vote for somebody,
yeah,
and my name was on there, and then I was running against another girl who would have been perfect for the position.
Yeah,
and she was like very smart. So I think she was like valedictorian of our class. Great person.
Now we got a guy that can't read good.
Yeah,
dude, the worst.
It's like our president now.
And anyway, I win, And as soon as I won, I was like, I should have retracted it.
So do you have to like orchestrate?
Yeah, the reunions. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. So they all thought that, I'd just fall off and not do any of it. And someone else would have to come around doing it. So
Christine
I took it upon myself, to actually start doing that kind of stuff. So I've been heading them up, but I only do it every 10 years. I ain't doing those.
Yeah.
No,
15.
That's all
they
you
do
need.
15 years.
Some people do like 5, 10, 15 every 5 years. No. It's every 10 years.
I think I've never been, so I don't know, but I think it's 10. I think we do 10. I think we do 5, 10, 15, 20.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Oh no.
My buddy had.
So we did the 10, and I did. I did the 10 and the 20, and they both turned out great.
Yeah. So me and my buddy were talking about this, and he was like, they should have taken all of the graduating class's weight when we graduated.
Yeah.
And so when you come back, get on the scale, say, all right, who gained the most weight?
Oh, yeah.
That would be funny.
That'd be bad.
Yeah. That'd be bad.
That would be hilarious.
It would be fun.
Yeah.
But it would.
That's everybody, dude.
Yeah, that's everybody.
Everybody's tiny in high school.
They should give
Gene.
awards
Gene was
out.
always huge.
They should give like awards out of those things, like who's the biggest disappointment. Like, valedictorian, you suck now. Yeah.
This is a real, it's a real Lubbock get together. Yeah, just disappointing shit,
dude. You know what I will say? I think in our class, this is wild. Our valedictorian is doing comedy now.
Really?
Yes.
What's his name?
It's terrible.
Is it? Oh,
damn it.
Man. Let's pull a clip
I'm not
up.
gonna roast. I can't roast him.
Oh, man.
I'm sure he's a good guy, but part of me being an idiot in high school is mad at him because I'm like, dude, you went to I think you went to the California school, whatever that one is, USC, I think. Maybe.
Yeah.
Okay.
For free, and he squandered it, man. I'm so mad because I'm like, dude, take it from an idiot like me. Don't squander that shit because, boy, howdy, how lucky you have to be the valedictorian. Yeah, you work hard, but look, valedictorians, you're already smarter than everybody.
Yeah,
you're not working that hard. I don't want to hear it.
Some people just got it, man.
I'm telling you, and those are usually your valedictorians. The guys just have everything was easy, not that hard.
Oh, I had friends that were like that, dude. They didn't have to study.
Yeah,
they were like just as unprepared as I was. Yeah, but they aced the test.
Yep.
And then I'm barely passing. Maybe
they're like Alan in The Hangover, just like no.
Oh yeah. Dude, that was my cousin Blaze. We were born 5 days apart, and so we went to school together the entire time. And he never studied, never did any
genius.
He didn't have to. Yeah. Like calculus, fucking 17 or whatever he was in. He'd be like, oh god, and just write down. I'm like, you piece, you son of a bitch. I'm struggling over here for God's sake.
Be whispering behind my buddy, dude, I don't know what the fuck is going on.
Oh yeah, man. Yeah. One time I wrangled a girl into, after I'd lost all the weight, but I'd wrangled a girl into helping me in, it was like computer science class or whatever, and she had the hots for me. And she did. She actually did. Yeah, this was cool. Yeah, shout out to her, man. She was awesome. She helped me
meet her.
Helped me make she was a nice lady. All right, helped me make web pages and all that bullshit.
Some butter.
I'd be over there playing video games,
making web pages. What are you making web pages for?
This was when the internet freaking was in its heyday, for God's sake. Okay. Anyway, speaking of girls in high school, let me ask you two of this, because this is a running joke me and Melissa have. Whenever you first got with a girl, promiscuous with a lady, all right, and you first go down there with your hand,
yeah.
Did you think that the vagina was a lot higher than it
had no clue, dude.
I had no clue.
I remember going down there for the first time, and I was like,
dude.
Where the hell is that thing?
What the hell am I inside of right now?
Dude, we didn't have the internet.
Yeah, no,
like we do now. Yeah.
I remember being just baffled as a kid.
Dude.
I'm like, what the hell is going on?
As a kid,
here,
I thought the vagina.
Are they all like this?
I thought the vagina was the front part.
Yeah.
I thought that's
I thought it was way higher than it was, dude.
Yeah.
But you're learning fucking sex ed from a PE teacher.
Oh man.
Yeah, dude. I'm like,
they put on this one show. This one video that was like in black and white for us, man.
Dude, Coach Kent's over there doing his fucking crossword puzzle. Like he puts on a video, you don't learn shit.
Yeah.
So I always thought that was, but that's like me and Melissa always said a running joke.
Yeah. Oh yeah, dude.
We had a teacher in middle school, and this was like 8th grade, right?
Yeah.
And they used to have like you probably don't even know because they probably had TVs back, on the wall.
We had like
a
fucking. Are you talking about the projection?
We had the big tube TVs on these big trays.
Yeah. Wheel that cart in, dude.
They wheel in the cart.
Yep. Oh yeah.
So he wheels in the cart one day, and this teacher was hilarious, by the way, anyway, but he was just out there. And he wheels the cart in one day, and he's saying, oh, we're going to watch a movie today or something. And he steps out. Well, we had a buddy of ours.
Oh, no.
He had already known about us watching a movie that day.
Yeah.
And so he brings a porn.
Oh,
yes,
dude.
Yeah.
This guy's awesome.
VHS. He pulls out the tape and puts that in there, and then just the TV's still off. Well,
What?
yeah, and then he just puts the other video on there.
You guys
on
are all
top.
wailing on yourself in school?
No,
Jeez.
no. So he waits.
Oh,
the TV's off. Then the teacher comes in, and he's like, "All right, guys, or whatever. We're gonna start this movie." Blah blah blah. Pushes play, turns it on, and it's right in the worst scene you can imagine. And it is
my hairy ass.
He like turned up the volume and everything, and then he ran back, and he's like, "Don't say shit." And everybody's
Oh, my God, dude.
Dude, it cuts on, and it's like, going wild, and then all of a sudden he's like, "Oh, let me see something." Yeah, he's like, he finally stops it, and he's like, "As much as y'all probably need to learn this kind of
Oh,
stuff."
my God.
This is probably the best way, guys. I
He's
mean,
like,
listen, watch
but
these guys. They
he's
know
like,
this.
I don't know who pulled that trick, and he just takes it and throws it away. But
That's pretty
no
awesome,
one got
dude.
in trouble. Nothing. He didn't make a big deal about it.
Dude.
If they
But-
would have showed me porn when I was little, I probably would I would have understood what was going on.
I don't know.
Easy,
I think you,
easy.
I think
You
you,
don't
have
need
a
to-
very.
you don't need to learn that kind of stuff at
You
that
gotta
age.
learn on the
guys,
go,
it's just
dude.
a kid.
No,
Yeah.
joke.
You
I
got to
think-
wait until you're married.
You wait till you're married.
Wait till you're married.
Yeah,
Yeah.
And then you do it.
Have
You put a
sex for
sheet
the first time.
over
Put a
them,
sheet. Yeah.
and then you cut a hole in the sheet. Isn't that one weird religion that does that?
I think
I think
so.
it was like,
Isn't it
a
like- is it like-
form of Christianity?
I thought it was like Hasidic Jews that do that.
I have no
They,
idea.
You're
Yeah.
talking about where they knit him in there and you can't.
They
get
knit them in
out?
there. I don't know
Is
about
right?
that.
Yeah, it's
Remember-
like a bag. They
remember-
put, like,
yeah,
put them in
yeah.
like a bag.
Do you remember
Yeah.
what's
What?
the movie with Mel Gibson where they do that?
What women want? Or
No, it's the Revolutionary War one. Patriot.
Patriot,
The
the Patriot,
They
yeah.
do that in the Patriot. Remember?
Oh yeah.
Where he
Did
goes
you ever watch the show where like they have Handmaid's Tale?
I've heard. I don't want to watch it. I've heard stories of it.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Maiden's Tale.
Sex
Yeah.
with sheet over woman.
That's gonna pull up some.
Nah,
some
no,
of
no,
the
no.
hub.
We'll be all right. We'll be all right. But yeah, no. Shout out to Mel Gibson in The Patriot.
Gonna be the
Yeah.
hub.
Good
Yeah.
movie.
Yeah. Fuck y'all's tea. Orthodox Jews. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
Orthodox Jews do that. Having sex less than fully naked since there can't be anything separating. I don't listen. I'm out.
Yeah.
Wait for marriage, kids.
Yeah, just wait for marriage.
Sure.
They're not gonna wait.
Don't be like
You should-
Holly.
Yeah, don't be like Holligan. Have a kid
They're
at
not gonna wait.
15 or whatever you had.
Dude,
a kid
half
at.
the people that didn't have kids in high school that I know got so lucky. Like, I mean, luckier than me.
Yeah.
That was.
I think
actually
we were
not
all
lucky.
pretty lucky.
But a lot of people were like,
Yeah.
you just got lucky, buddy. Like,
Yeah.
you have no idea how lucky. I was being an idiot.
Yeah.
But
Right.
some people just got so lucky.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Not you though.
Nope.
Oh, dude. I have a note in here, and it says,
Super fertile.
I just have a bunch of podcast notes, and it says, sea shifters are the white version of Dave Chappelle, where he says, oh, I'm just going to stick my penis through the little hole in my underwear. You guys remember that?
doesn't make any
Dude, it's a Dave Chappelle episode, and they're making fun of wife swap. Where they and Dave
yeah,
Chappelle
yeah.
is in whiteface. And,
Oh, no.
and he's with the
Dude.
other guy's wife, and they're in bed, and
Best show ever.
oh yeah, and she's like, "Do you want to like have sex?" And he's like, "Yeah, sure." And she's like, "Well, take your underwear off." And he's like, "I'm just gonna stick my penis through the little hole in my boxers." And she's like, "Okay." So that's what sea shifters are like. They're just nerds, basically.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's all we got
hilarious.
for today, man. That was
Is that an hour already?
That's an hour. Yeah.
Damn, dude.
Wow.
We were just hanging, doing some
didn't even
grievances,
get- dude.
a little cleanup, a podcast cleanup. We had a bunch of stuff to go over.
And we just haven't seen each other in forever.
We haven't seen each other in a while.
What's wild
Yeah.
is the last episode that aired, we mentioned, we had 60 subscribers.
Oh, yeah.
Yo, it's like, I don't know how much more. There's like 8
Yeah.
times as much.
Yeah, sometimes the episodes get aired a little out of order.
Yeah.
So that's why,
But it's still cool.
Sure, it's
Still
awesome.
Cool
Yeah.
a lot, man.
So make sure and subscribe to the channel, guys. Make sure and that helps us out the most. Like, keep subscribing to the YouTube channel. Holligan, what do you got for us?
Oh, I'm stretched. Jesus.
Really prepared.
Well, really enjoyed this episode. This was nice to see all you guys. I want to see if the audience likes us riffing or not.
Yeah, that's what I was about to ask too.
It seems like they like firefighter stuff. Our audience is mainly firemen.
Firefighters,
seems like, which makes sense for our podcast.
Sure.
But if y'all want to see something else.
But if y'all like hanging with us and like us like doing this where we just like riff back and forth and just shoot the bull, join us.
It's easy.
Yeah. Let us know. Let us know if you like it.
Comment.
Yes.
Comment.
Yeah,
Let us know. Yeah. If you like it, you like it. If you don't like it, tell us. We'll we're open to whatever. If you guys have some episode ideas, send me a message.
Yeah.
But yeah, anyway, sub to the channel. Thank you guys so much for watching, and we will see you next time.
Like, share, subscribe.
Later. See ya.
Goodbye.